Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. It's our Black Friday sale. Recharge this season with a bundle of cozy, soothing comfort. Now only $17.99 for our C2 mattress and base, plus free premium delivery. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Take control of the numbers and supercharge your small business with Xero. That's Xero. With our easy-to-use accounting software with automation and reporting features, you'll spend less time on manual tasks and more time understanding how your business is doing. 87% of surveyed U.S. customers agree Xero helps improve financial visibility. Search Xero with an X or visit Xero.com/ACAST to start your 30-day free trial. Conditions apply.
The kettle's boiled, Vic.
Great. Perfect timing. Just a dash of milk for me, please, mate.
Here you go. Shall we get started then?
Have you ever woken up on a Sunday morning and said, I'm never drinking again, and then found yourself waving $50 at a barman by happy hour?
Are you wondering why everyone else can stop at 1 while you head to a dodgy after-party with a weird bloke called Disco Dave? If so, it might be time to take a deeper look at your relationship with your reliable social crutch, alcohol.
On each episode, we'll investigate our own dysfunctional dealings with booze and find out if it's possible to stop this deeply ingrained habit before things get too messy.
Yep, we're going to open up a shame shed of humiliating drinking stories to help you understand why waking up from a booze coma each weekend with a kebab sticking out of your top pocket might actually be negatively impacting your health.
Hamish and I are here to delve into what it's like being sober, an unwanted warts and all look into why giving up those cheeky pints or putting down those mummy wines will make you feel happier, help your anxiety and mental health, and turn you into the most sparkly, authentic version of you.
Won't that mean I become boring though, Vic?
Well, Hamish, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm Victoria Vanstone.
I'm Hamish Adams-Cairns.
And this is Sober Awkward. Right there.
You might have worms.
Oh God, is that from Sunny?
Yeah.
You have to have the worm chocolate.
Have you ever had to pick worms?
Wait, I am
kids?
recording this, just so you know.
I was just about to ask you if you've ever picked worms out of a child's bum.
No, but what I have done, this is probably the worst way to start this episode. You have to check the poo. Have you done that?
No.
It is like a horror film. Yeah. You can see them.
I can remember my mum having to do that for me.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have been that young, you know. I was probably 7.
Oh, we like starting with a poo story, don't we?
I have not had worms as an adult. I'm pretty sure Sonny's all right, but that is rank. I've actually had that with a dog. I've had to seen worms in a dog's poo. Oh. You have to do whatever you have to do when that happens. Oh, with kids. How do you even get worms?
I don't know, but Nellie once, she's ate all of the chocolate. You get this bar of chocolate. It looks like chocolate, but it's the worm tablets. And Nellie ate the whole thing, and we had to take her to hospital. We were nervous that she was going to die or something.
Really?
Yeah, it was like, she's eating all the worming tablets. She's eaten all the worming tablets.
She's eaten all the bloody worming tablets, that
What
Nellie?
are we going to do? Because I lived up north when I was younger.
Why did you leave her unattended to with a whole bar of chocolate that you didn't want her to eat?
No, she just stole it. Of course I didn't do that. She's a sneaky little brat.
She is.
Yeah.
She's a sneaky little brat, that Nelly girl.
Don't worry, it's not going to be an episode about poo and bad accents. It's going to be much more fascinating than that, isn't it, Hamish?
I haven't done an episode on poo yet.
No, we definitely need to do one.
That's the list.
Gut health. Gut health would be a good one, actually.
Gut health we could do.
Oh, yes, let's do that, because I'm sure boozing affects your gut health massively. And
gut
of course,
hole.
your gut hole and your grog bog. We know about grog bog already, though, don't we?
We do know about grog bog.
Yes, that is the morning
gut
after poo.
hole is a nice way to talk about a butthole, isn't it?
Oh, I've hurt my gut hole.
Go in there and empty your gut hole out. Go on.
I'm sure this podcast is going to be much more interesting than this intro, Hamish. Don't you think?
Hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. I did manage a night out where everyone was drinking recently. You'll be pleased to hear.
How was it?
Yeah, it was awful. Yeah. I left when the karaoke started and someone started explaining to me how much they normally drink. Do you ever get that?
I don't normally drink this much.
Oh, I don't normally drink this much.
I get that a lot. People like to sort of justify their drinking to you once you go sober.
Yeah, I just sit there and go, I'm not your bloody conscience. Stop explaining your drinking habits to me. I'm here to have a night out. It's
I don't
so
drink
annoying.
during the week. I don't really drink during the week, hardly at all.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, but you're fucking wasted now, love, so you can't convince me. Yeah. So it's always my exit cue. What's your exit cue on a night out?
Yeah.
What is it when someone dribbles on you? Is someone gives you worming tablets? What is it, Hamish?
It's anytime after 7:30 p.m, obviously.
Of course.
So I've got to get home and
Yes.
watch Suits, my current binge.
Yes.
I've actually developed the skill of being able to do a quick self-check and go, you know what, I'm actually not having that much fun anymore. It's time for me to go.
Oh, yes, asking your inner self.
Yeah, I don't think I
great.
ever had that talent when I was drinking. But actually, to be quite honest with yourself, I'm like, cool, I've had all the fun I'm going to have tonight, and I think I'd be having more fun if I went home and got up early tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm now able to do that, which
Okay.
is a skill. I'm happy. I'm okay with calling that a skill.
I think that is sobriety in a nutshell, basically, just there. Yeah. It's you being able to know when the right time to leave is, I think, isn't it? Do you ever find yourself going to events, dinners, play dates and other mind-numbing stuff because you feel like you have to, like it's a duty?
Not really. I know that you do, but
Yes.
I actually love socialising.
Okay, yeah.
Other than kids' parties, let's face it, most of the time they're shit.
Yeah, mindfuck.
They are not fun. And particularly the ones where you actually have to stay. My son's too young, so I can't just like dump him and come back 2 hours
Yeah,
later.
the drop-off's the best when it
Just
gets to
sort
that
of
age.
Standing around with parents that you don't know, talking about kids. Kids is the most boring topic of
is.
conversation. But if it's the one thing you've all got in common,
Yeah.
just stand around talking about 1-year-olds.
My first question is, what is your relationship like with your mother-in-law?
Is that where you go?
Yeah, that's where I go straight in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
okay.
much more, makes for a much more interesting afternoon.
If they've got a bad mother-in-law.
Yeah.
If they're like, yeah, she's lovely.
I'm like, right, next.
Yeah.
Who should I talk to now?
Okay. Does someone that has a bad relationship with their mother-in-law have a kind of look on their face, and you can pick it in a crowd? Yeah, that person.
Yeah, they look sort of forlorn.
Yeah, just a bit beaten up.
Yeah, a bit sad inside. You're right, Hamish. I say yes to events usually because I feel like I should socialise and that I have to because that's what humans are meant to do, to be good friends and want connection and share and like and be like and talk and listen, all of those things. It can actually all be a bit draining, I find, especially when you're sober. So how do you start saying no? How do you put up boundaries when you still want to keep mates?
Great question. One thing that happens when you get sober is that you don't really, for obvious reasons, want to go to the pub so much, or the bar, or the hotel, or the birthday party, the bowling place, whatever. You have a social battery that seems to get flat more quickly than when you were a drinker.
Yep, you want to hold the sober mantle high at first, keep going out, ordering fizzy waters while everyone else gets pissed. You laugh at the same shit jokes because that is what everybody else is doing. But then as time passes, your social battery wanes. You need more than the YMCA and a shot of absinthe to get you going. Not even jump leads would get your engine started. So what does this mean for a sober person? Can you still keep your charge, stay somewhat social and not feel like a Billy No-Mates when everyone else is plugged into, get it, Hamish? Yes. The electrifying social mains. I'm doing electrical social battery related jokes there, Hamish.
I did get them.
Yes.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yes, I just need to
And
clarify
just
the
give me
work.
a heads up, quick incoming joke.
Well, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show you, look at the work that's gone into this, you see, so that for the next episode that you're going to write, you can put a little bit more effort in. Yeah.
This is you slightly saying, Hame, up your game.
Up your game, more puns.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
I'm doing it live on air just
I know.
so that...
I feel like I'm being told off.
Yeah.
You're doing it in that way that sort of a husband and wife do.
Yes.
They don't address the issue.
Yes.
They come at you from an angle that you don't expect.
Yes. I'm definitely going to come at you with an angle you don't expect. That sounds weird.
It does, doesn't it?
Yes.
The reason we want to discuss the sober social battery today is because being the odd one out at any social event is a feeling all sober people will have to experience. Being out and not wanting to, but staying because you feel like you have to, is really common.
Yeah. So today we want to discuss the right time to go, depending on your length of sobriety, keeping yourself safe in the early days, and how to recharge your social battery when you become more confident with sober life. Let's have a chat about our so-called social lives, Hamish. How often does someone call you on your phone and ask you how you are nowadays?
Never.
Never.
I am the cooler in my relationships with my friends.
Yes.
I am not the coolie. I don't know if it's because I live in Australia, I feel like the responsibility to be the one initiating conversation.
Yeah.
Because I'm the one that left and I've got a weird time zone. And
Okay.
it's difficult for them to know if I'm awake or not.
Right.
So I kind of feel a responsibility to do that. I do slightly begin to resent close friends of mine that have not called me in years. You know, we still speak all the time, but I'm always the one doing the calling. Actually, I'm like, come on, this is a two-way street.
Yeah.
But particularly living up here. So I guess in Sydney, maybe I was getting more calls. We know even less people up here than we did in Sydney.
Yeah.
But then I think, you know, I try and cut my friends some slack and say maybe that's just a sign of the times. People now have wives and some of my mates have got kids, or they assume that I'm rushed off my feet because I now have a wife and a kid. I am not rushed off my feet. I'm open to phone calls.
Yeah. So there's definitely some lacking in modern society of personal connection. Would you agree?
Yes.
Because of socials and other things like that.
I think so.
Yeah.
You see photos of your friends all the time
Yeah.
and you sort of tell yourself that maybe that counts.
Yeah.
But I know they're on holiday and having a good time, so I'm not cool.
Absolutely.
You
I
see
think
that? Yeah.
that's for me. Like if I see someone on Facebook, I'm like, oh, they're fine. And then I won't call them. And I think they do that to me as well, especially because I'm a big Facebook family photo poster, which is incredibly annoying. And in fact, that's not true. I think people probably hate
Are
me.
you arguing with yourself?
I am. I've just
Okay.
realised something. I think instead of going, oh, yeah, I should call them, I think, oh, they're on another fucking holiday, are they? Well, they probably get a bit of cash to splash. And I start comparing myself. Not only am I not calling them, I'm also competing with them without even realising I'm doing it. So not only has the communication broken down, it's actually me judging what other people are doing. It's really fucked up. I hate Facebook.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot
you
going
just
on.
go on holiday and post a photo and now you think you're pissing off all your friends.
Yeah, I go and bang my head against the wall after I've posted on Facebook. Why am I doing this? Do people like me now? Have I done something wrong? Should I even be on holiday? Oh my God. Someone wrote on my Facebook page the other day, I want your life.
Yeah, that happens.
That's weird. I was like, no, don't worry, love. I cry into the pillow every night. It's weird how we share our highlights and not the lowlights.
What was the photo?
It was just me on holiday with the kids in a boat or something, dripping with diamonds.
Look at you playing that down. Just me somewhere abroad with blue glistening oceans behind
just me in the Caribbean on a personal private yacht with a waiter.
Me and my attractive children in the Caribbean somewhere, nothing major. There was a helicopter in the background and one of us was wearing a Rolex.
Well, I think that's the point. People don't know what it is. Like, could be like, I don't know. People just don't know what you're doing.
It's usually a meltdown. And you're like, look, put the smiles on for the camera.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's one perfect photo of the holiday.
And the rest of the time, everyone's arguing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those highlights are pretty misleading, aren't they? Yeah, it certainly seems, Hamish, that we don't really know how each other are doing anymore. But drinkers can get over this social isolation by bonding over beers, drinking their worries away. They get to connect by getting pissed together, or so that's how it feels. But what do sober people get from boozy nights out? What do you think, Hame? How does it really feel to be a sober person in a room full of piss wrecks?
I've slowly come around to it. I can feel like I'm the odd one out. Or I can feel like I'm the sensible one, which I don't like.
Oh, I don't like that.
He's the sensible one in the corner with the car keys who's going to drive us home at the end of the night.
Dear,
I don't
that's
like
sad.
that at all.
Yeah.
But the flip side of that is I would much rather be invited than be overlooked because I'm sober.
Okay,
Like
yes.
I'm happy to be in the room and I'm there and I'm involved. So I know that a lot of people just don't get the phone call anymore. Like, oh, it's a stag do. Why would we invite them? They're the sober person, for example. I do feel a little bit more self-conscious than I would have done when I was drinking, for sure. But I would say that I'm energised by people. So I actually enjoy going to bars. I enjoy going to pubs. I enjoy live music. I like the vibe.
Yeah, the buzzy feeling of being out.
Yeah, which is weird. Like, I kind of like being around places where alcohol is, because it has that energy.
Yeah.
Like a pub's got good energy because people are freaking tipsy and talking loud and there's music and they're enjoying the weekend.
Yeah.
So I don't mind. I'm not triggered by those venues. Like I feel energized by those venues. The only difference is that I don't feel as if I can stay as long as I used to.
Yeah.
As soon as all of my mates are drunk, I've always described it as feeling like they've got on a train to somewhere that I can't get to anymore.
Yes.
As a sober person, they've just sort of disappeared. They're still in front of me, but they are no longer on the same level as me.
Yeah.
And that's when I usually pull the plug and leave.
Yeah.
How do you feel being the only sober person?
I mean, I feel the same. Like there's a certain amount of time that I last. Like, yeah, I'm like a Durex bunny. It's not Durex, is it?
Duracell.
Duracell.
You got condoms on your mind? You can't sell condoms with a sweet little white bunny that runs up
The
and down
Durex
stairs.
bunny. Probably quite a good advert because they have a lot of sex bunnies, don't they?
Point.
Yeah.
Isn't a dildo the rampant rabbit?
Oh, yes, there is a dildo called a rabbit. Yes. How do you know about that?
I don't know.
TMI. When I go out often, Hamish, as soon as I'm there, I do feel like I want to leave.
Really?
Yeah.
How long do you typically last?
I would say I'm happy being out for about an hour, and then I'm starting to get annoyed about it and start to dread it and not really enjoy myself.
And how long does it take you after that hour has gone to leave?
Probably another hour.
Yeah, that's what I think. It's about the same. You usually stay twice as long as you want to.
You stay twice as long.
You can't actually leave after an hour. You can't go meet a friend or a group of friends and leave after an hour.
Can you, though?
Without a bloody good excuse.
I don't know. I think we've got to own this. That's the point, is we've got to start owning that and saying, look, you guys are drinking. I'm not. I'm out. This isn't fun for me anymore.
Yeah, but I don't want to say that.
No, because you're too polite.
Well, yeah, plus I think that makes them feel like I'm judging them.
Oh.
I want to go, I'll go. And
Yeah,
you
but
guys
that's
get drunk,
people-pleasery.
and then I'll leave and I want to leave.
But that's people pleasing, isn't it? So you're basing your night out on making someone else happy, whereas that's what we've got to let go of.
Well, I just don't like framing it as I'll only come for an hour because you guys are drinking.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Because I do enjoy myself more than an hour.
And then you certainly won't get invited again. Yeah. So I do what you say. I stay an extra hour when I'm probably not really enjoying myself, but I try my best. I don't know what to say often when I'm out sober and everyone's drunk. We've never really talked about this on the podcast, actually. We've talked about socialising and socialising with other sober people, but we've never really talked about what it's like when every single person you are with on a night out is drunk.
Do we need to go to an event like this together? We have not been to I guess we've been to live music. We've never been to like a drinks party.
No.
Where you and I are sober and everyone else is drunk.
No, we have.
That'd be quite interesting.
I know when it was.
When?
It was at the Podcast Awards.
Oh, yeah.
That was the time.
That was us, yeah.
Yeah, because they had Coca-Colas in big pint
orange juice,
glasses, and it was literally just us. They had no other drink options, and everyone else was fucking wasted. And we felt like dorks a little bit, didn't we?
And that was even more heightened because we didn't know anyone.
Yeah.
So you're doing small talk, which is one of the shittest things to do, sober or drunk.
Totally. And you sort of got to try. I'm really concentrating on my words. My personality sort of leaks out of me and I feel like I'm really boring and I don't know what to say. And people are spitting and having a lovely time and all relaxed and jolly. And I feel like a plank of wood, quite honestly, in comparison.
And I had that interaction when someone said, oh, Hamish, you work at the ABC. You should meet Ben. He works there too. I was like, oh, great. I work on the Sunshine Coast. What's your job, Ben? I'm the head of the ABC.
Oh, fuck. Oh, nice to meet you.
I've
probably made you tea once. Yeah. I feel like when I'm out that everyone that's drinking thinks I'm a complete weirdo. I feel like I make them feel uncomfortable, like you just said. Basically, I'm feeling. I think that's what I want to say here. Okay. When I'm out and I'm not drinking and everyone else is off their nut, I am feeling a lot of stuff. There is a lot going on within me. Yeah. I'm not the funny, relaxed, jokey person I'm pretending to be. I'm thinking a lot in my head. There is a lot of movement in my muscles, not in my bowel, in my neuro things that are in my head.
I actually totally know what you're talking about. Yeah. So you're in a conversation with someone, but you're not totally in it.
No.
Because your mind is whirring.
Well, because I'm thinking, I know I have to react to what they're saying in a certain way, and I'm not relaxed enough just to go, oh, ha, 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 isn't that funny and brilliant? No, I've got another story because I feel tense. Yeah. I feel like they're feeling nothing and I'm feeling everything and I'm taking up all of the feelings of the people in the room, probably because I'm a bit of an empath anyway. Yeah. But so I'm feeling everything in one moment and it is really very overwhelming and it makes me not want to go out.
That is what sober socialising feels a lot of the time.
That is why this podcast is called Sober Awkward, in fact, reason.
I remember in your book that you described feeling like you had an evil superpower when you first went out, that you could hear and feel everything, which is, I guess, what you're saying here.
Yeah. Did you ever watch any of those videos on Instagram or something? There's reels for a while going around of kids getting cochlear implants. Have you ever seen that?
Beautiful, yeah.
It's beautiful videos, like incredible footage.
Similar with people who don't have like sight or who are colourblind.
Yes.
Being given the glasses.
Yes.
The first time, the best.
They're the best videos, aren't they? I feel a bit like that when I'm out. Mm-hmm. Like, I know it's wrong to compare this with booze, a booze habit, But I felt like I was seeing and hearing for the first time, which was very, very overwhelming. So going out drinking, you're numbing everything out. But going out sober, I was aware of everyone else, how they talked, gestured, sat, drank. I was counting people's drinks. That's how aware I was. Deciphering behaviours and judging everything around me. It's a lot and it is not enjoyable at all. Do you feel more aware of yourself and others when you're out sober, Hame?
Totally. Mainly of myself. I can feel a little less fun, a little less wild, a little less likely to own the dance floor, a little less likely to keep up a great conversation. I guess I'm thinking more.
Yep.
What I figured out is the same lesson I learned when I was sober in 2015, which I think is the key to this whole conversation for me. Some venues and atmospheres are better than others. I will last much longer somewhere like a pub or an outside venue where there is no music and you are sitting and talking. I don't think I've ever had a great conversation standing and talking. Sitting and talking is where it happens for me. Versus a bar or a live music venue where there is music playing. I went to a sporting fixture recently. There's music playing, so you can only really hear the person sitting next to you and you have to shout to be heard. That is an awful situation for a sober person to be in, or for me anyway. Or a nightclub when there is no talking but all music, that I can do. So either I want to be talking and really talking, or I don't want to be talking at all and I want to be dancing. That place in the middle, which is usually bars, is a fucking nightmare. I will not last long at all in that.
So it's very environmental for you. It has to be the right place for you to be able to enjoy it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So why is it so hard to socialise when you're sober? Let's have a chat about why people find just being themselves this difficult.
Firstly, I think it's because we've been doing it forever. We have no idea of another way of interacting as human beings. I'm going to give you a bit of information here.
Could you?
Yes, a bit of history, Hamish. We normally do science, but today we're going to fill our trousers with history. Archaeologists made an intriguing discovery recently at the Neolithic site of, come on in, Göbekli Tepe.
That literally looks like gobbledygook.
At the Neolithic site Gobbledygook in southern Turkey, they uncovered a series of giant stone troughs erected more than 10,000 years ago. And at the bottom of these huge vessels, they found traces of a chemical called calcium oxalate, typically produced during the soaking, mashing and fermenting of grain. It's a byproduct of brewing.
How did you find out about this?
I just find out all sorts of shit, Hamish, when you're not around. I get stuff done. It's you that interrupts all the important work.
You're really having a go at me, aren't you?
This is what I'm saying. This is another example. Look at the research. Look at the level that I've gone to. What are you doing all day?
I focus on Australia, America, UK. You go Turkish
history.
10,000 years ago.
In the town of Gobbledygook.
Yeah. From this evidence, researchers conclude that Göbekli Tepe was a vast festival site where Stone Age men and women came to feast and to drink beer by the truffload. Humans have known how to party for a very long time, it would seem. In fact, our love of alcohol can be traced even further into the past. According to scientists who now believe that social drinking played a key role in our evolution as we developed into big-brained social primates.
So it's been part of our social lives for 10,000 years or more, and we forgot to just be ourselves. Let's have a chat, Hame, about authenticity here. I know it's something we bang on about all the time. It seems we've been trained to numb that out, and we feel the need to top ourselves up and top our personalities up with booze. What do you think about that?
I think it probably starts at puberty. That's my experience of it. I don't know if that's just when we start drinking anyway, but that's certainly the age when we feel more aware of ourselves, more aware of those that we feel attracted to. We want to impress them. We want them to like us. I think alcohol at that age presents itself as this magic potion that gives us liquid confidence, and it numbs out all of those feelings and all those voices in your head that are questioning, should I say that? Should I not? Wasn't it? What's a cool thing to say? How do I make them like me? It just turns everything up a notch or two. We dance wilder and for longer. We laugh harder. We feel more. And it felt as if a dull situation could be turned around with alcohol.
Yeah, and I guess you're looking for that as a teen, aren't you? Looking for some sparkle because you're bored of being at home and you hate your parents and blah, blah, blah. You're looking for an out.
Yeah, it's your first experience of a little bit of freedom maybe.
Totally.
Let's do something we can't do at home. Drink alcohol. Plus, everyone, everywhere we look, is using alcohol to socialise. Like from a young age, you've grown up, you've seen people do it all the time on TV, at home, wherever it is, and you want to join in, you want to check it out. You've seen it so long, what's it actually like? What do you think's at the root of it?
Well, I do. I totally agree with you. It definitely makes socialising easier. I think that's why people do it. There's that awkward moment, and when you're there and you're sober and you get your first drink, it feels uncomfortable. So we drink to get rid of that feeling. It definitely makes a night go quicker. When I used to get drunk, the night would just be gone in a snap of my fingers. And I used to think that was the best thing ever. But of course, I realise now that I wasn't able to remember any of it anyway. So what was the point in that? People are more tolerable. People are softer, aren't they, sometimes? Unless you get an aggressive drunk, which is quite a rare thing. But people are more tolerable to you and to them. Like, you become a softer version of yourself. I know I did when I was a drinker. I was more tolerable towards other people as well. It's nice not to worry about anything when you've been drinking. Like, that was the reason why I did it. Perhaps I didn't feel good enough in my day-to-day life, and I didn't have a proper job, and I didn't, hadn't passed any exams at school. And I think it made me feel better about all of that stuff. I didn't have to think about it. It's about not thinking, really, and letting everything else go and not having to worry. I guess in day-to-day life, we have a lot of worries, and alcohol takes those away, as well as trauma and all the other things. It's nice to be someone else for a few hours, especially for people that are shy. Yeah. Imagine how difficult socialising is generally if you're a lot shyer than perhaps you and I. It would be horrendous, wouldn't it? Not just that, though. I would say also, it's nice to feel a little bit more reckless than I would be normally. Or I feel a bit sexier. Yeah. Usually I don't feel sexy, and now I'm kind of feeling sexy. Like it changes your personality in so many ways. So many. But yeah, particularly I guess if you're an introvert and suddenly you go, oh, hey, I'm wild and chatty. This is great. I guess what we're saying with all of those points that we both just made is that alcohol makes you into a version that you think you'd like to be for a few hours. Yeah. Yeah. And it takes the person that you truly are away and out of that situation, and that for some reason that feels good. So that's why we're talking about authenticity here, is because perhaps that's not a great thing to do, to take the natural person that you.
AI is transforming customer service. It's real and it works. And with Finn, we've built the #1 AI agent for customer service. We're seeing lots of cases where it's solving up to 90% of real queries for real businesses. This includes the real-world complex stuff like issuing a refund or cancelling an order. And we also see it when Finn goes up against competitors. It's top of all the performance benchmarks, top of the G2 leaderboard, and if you're not happy, we'll refund you up to $1 million, which I think says it all. Check it out for yourself at fin.ai.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here. Wishing you a very happy half-off holiday, because right now Mint Mobile is offering you the gift of 50% off unlimited. To be clear, that's half price, not half the service. And Mint is still premium unlimited wireless for a great price. So that means a half day, yeah? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
There are so many reasons that we drink. We know all of them, but then we stop. Yet for some reason, we still feel like we need to act in the same way that we always have, to still be the life and soul of the party. Vic, tell us about being a dry drunk. This was not a phrase that I'd heard until this week. Okay, my sister told me about dry drunks. Dry drunk syndrome is a term that AA developed. They use the term to refer to people who no longer drink alcohol but experience the same issues or behaviours as when they did. For me, this went on for a while. I went out, Hamish, and pretended to be drunk. Are you yawning? Yeah. Oh. Boring. Not one of her fucking drinking stories again. I'm sorry, you're very naughty today. She does bang on about being sober on this podcast, doesn't she? Yeah. Gosh, she's talking about booze again. Change the record, love. No, but truly, just in case you're interested, For those of you that are still awake. For the listeners that haven't fallen asleep on their walk, this is what happened to me. Don't listen to this whilst driving, it's not safe. Open a window, for God's sake. Sorry about that, go on. No, it's okay. I'll forgive you. I have been pretending to be drunk since I got sober for quite a few years. I was loud and boisterous and leery. I felt like I had to be like that, otherwise I would lose friends. Like people expected that of me. It was exhausting. My battery was well and truly kaput when I did that. It was awful. Does that ever happen to you? Yes, 100%. I still feel a responsibility And like I want to still be the wild one, the crazy dancer, the storyteller, the life and soul, even if now I'm sober, I don't always feel that way.
Yeah.
I want to do it to still be considered fun, and I want to do it to dispel the stereotype that anyone might think that I'm now dull because I'm sober.
It's a massive responsibility,
I feel like it's a battle.
Yes.
But like I want to do it.
I'm okay. Look at me. I can still do this.
Yeah. So it's not really, I guess, the authentic me, but I kind of feel like it's a fight worth fighting, if that makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
It only really happens when I'm at weddings that I feel that way, because I don't really socialise in environments that require that behaviour too often. But a wedding is like all of your old mates, hundreds of people, all there for one night only. Then there's a pressure to be like, prove that you're still fun.
I'm going to throw a spanner in the works there, Hamish, because I think perhaps you and I at a wedding, it is a perfect excuse for us to be our 100% selves. And I would say that that is the real you at a wedding. And I would say I would dance all night. The tunes would be good. All of my mates are there. It is the perfect situation for me to act in a way where I'm 100% authentic, because I do want to dance. I do want to, be the person that's first on the dance floor and being funny and being gregarious. I think that is the person that I am. But a lot of the social situations that I put myself in are not that. Right. They're not my old mates from home and people that will accept me whatever I do. They're often new mates and Australian mates who I sort of have to dumb myself down. I have to dumb down my extrovert side to be accepted into certain friendship groups. So I wonder if those wedding situations are our perfect situations where we can really be ourselves.
Possibly, but I'm still getting tired at 1 a.m. there. Yes. So I'd love to be like the last one standing. I don't really want to, but particularly because I don't live in England anymore.
Yeah.
So I only see these friends who are my best friends once a year.
Yeah.
So it's like even more pressure to be like, I wonder if he's got boring when he moved to Australia and moved to the middle of nowhere in Queensland and got sober. So I kind of feel like there's this pressure to prove them wrong if they're thinking that.
I just imagine you like at 4:00 in the morning, everyone else has gone to bed. Haim still black eyes on the dance floor, still going
playing guitar with my cock with the grandmothers.
They're like, is he still up, for fuck's sake? Just because you're sober, mate, doesn't mean you say you stay up all night. Go to bed.
Exactly. What's the most awkward run you've had with a drunk person when you've told them that you're not going to have a drink with them?
The woman that told me I was a hypocrite once. Yeah, that was a bit harsh.
What was the scenario there?
She just said that because I'd drunk before and I was sober now, it didn't make me better than anyone else. That was her point.
Do you know her? Were you at a party?
No, it was just an acquaintance at a party. She was just saying that it was hypocritical of me not to drink and to kind of be there and be sober. That she would rather I would not be there.
Sober people that have ever drunk before are all hypocrites.
She was saying that everything I do was hypocritical. Yeah, she wasn't the best guest to sit next to, quite honestly. I said it's lived experience, darling. That didn't go down well either. There was a bloke at a beer festival who told me I was ruining his fun. Do you remember that story? I was like, oh, thanks, mate. That's really nice of you. And a woman recently said, what's the point in that? When I said I was sober, when I did that book signing, I was saying to people as they walked past, hi, this is my book. I've written a book about sobriety. I was socialising in some form, but people were defensive of me and pushing back, like saying, oh, just because you're a mum, like surely mums need to drink more when they have kids, and everyone was being really defensive of my choice. And I think that's what people do. They're defensive of their own choice to drink and they want to protect that at all costs.
Yeah. When I have interactions like that, I kind of feel as if they just feel attacked as well. Like exactly that. As if I'm judging them. Like I got asked by a mate recently. It's a fake yawn. Just to put me off my stride.
Oh, God, can you carry up with this, please?
Vic feels attacked because I yawned and now she's kicking and screaming. You need to take the high road, Vic.
Get on with it, Hamish, please. Carry on.
I got asked by a mate recently whether or not I'd be sober come their wedding. And I'm like, mate, I've been sober for 2 years. Yes, I'll be sober at your wedding. Yeah. And I could feel he was like,
disappointed.
Yeah, like we're best mates. So why wouldn't you drink at my wedding?
Yeah.
So he's the only person I was like, it's weird that you're even asking me that question, is how I felt. I was like, why are we having this conversation? Yeah. I'm sober and that doesn't affect you.
Because it makes him feel better about the situation for some reason.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's actually ironic that people that still drink feel attacked by sober people. Because my experience of it is that all sober people have got thousands of stories about getting off their face.
Yes.
So I actually think sober people are the least judgmental people. If you're, if somebody comes up to you and tells you, I was off my nut last night and puked up everywhere, a sober person is like, yeah, I understand. That's also happened to me a million times. I'm not judging you. I've been you throughout my life. For decades of my life, I have been you. Yeah. So I don't really understand the concept of them feeling judged. Yeah. Particularly because I've never met any sober people that told me to get sober if I was drinking.
Yeah.
I've never met any of them that really ram it down in your face.
No,
it's
because
more just I don't drink.
Yeah.
Not you should stop what you're doing. No one says that.
No one says that. Because everybody knows that it's such a personal thing, and you have to reach. You can't tell someone to stop drinking because there's certain things that have to happen within you. Apart from I told you to stop drinking.
Yeah.
Apart from that one weird scenario.
It's the only time it happened.
It's the only time it's ever happened in the whole history of the lands. So what is a social battery, and how can we keep it charged in sobriety without acting like twats? That's the question. Essentially, a social battery is the amount of energy a person has for socialising. The size of someone's social battery and what activities deplete and recharge it varies from person to person. For instance, someone with a smaller or shorter lasting social battery, a sober person, for example, may find socialising particularly tiring, overstimulating or stressful, and find themselves needing to recharge more often. I really resonate with that word, overstimulated there. I do feel buzzy when I'm out, and I find it really hard after a sober evening social event to go to sleep when I get home.
Yeah.
Because I am overstimulated.
I get it. And then I get sober hangovers.
Yeah.
From socialising and talking and lights and music and a slightly later night. I regularly get sober hangovers.
Because it's more effort. It's more talking effort. You have to be more present. You have to really put the effort into be the person that you want to be in that situation. Yeah, it's tough.
Because we're just bringing good quality conversation
over
and over and over. Although the size of someone's social battery can vary, research suggests that most people begin to feel fatigued from social interactions after approximately 3 hours.
Okay.
Unless they are wasted, then it's more like 8. Partly because they're in a blackout and partly because nights out slip by quicker and easier after 15 pints of Stella.
Very true.
15 pints.
I can vouch for that.
I reckon I've had about 4, maybe 5 max.
Really?
I feel like saying 15 pints of Stella is such an 18-year-old boy thing to say.
Yes.
Like, I feel rough this morning. What happened? 12 pints last night.
12 pints?
You've been drinking for a year, mate.
Yeah,
12 pints, mate. Drunk a case.
Isn't that funny, that showing off about how much you can drink? It's really bad, actually, isn't it?
But I can remember wanting to be a heavyweight. I was like, all my friends can drink 6 pints and be fine. I can only have 3.
Oh, God. I used to think it was so good that I could drink 2 bottles of wine and still be standing up.
And you tell people proudly.
It's embarrassing. You're making me blush.
So a sober person's social battery is likely to run out very quickly, and it will make you feel like staying home. However, this could be a slippery slope back into boozing. You'll feel isolated, you'll begin to dread going out, you'll feel withdrawn from friends, and probably end up either drinking again or getting depressed.
Yeah, true. It's all very well us sitting here listing all the reasons why socialising is hard when sober. It's probably the biggest hurdle in sobriety. What the listeners really want to know is, how can you feel better about it?
Okay, so I think the first topic we want to cover is how to become aware of what drains you, and then finding stuff that doesn't. Sounds simple, but it can take a little while.
Yeah. So, Hamish, let's have a think about what doesn't fill your social cup. Let's solve some of our own issues here one by one. Give me a problem and a solution. Let's do a live brain rewire. Listen carefully, awkward, sober, sore thumbs. These simple changes might make your sober life actually bearable.
Okay, so I don't like venues that are unconducive to conversation.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, I am a conversationalist. That is what I enjoy about a night out. So I still do go to those places because sometimes they can't be avoided. If there's a birthday drinks at a bar or that sporting thing I went to the other day, I still go to them. I just enjoy them much less than a venue where I can easily hold a conversation. Yeah. I guess the cure would be to just stop altogether. Or what you could do is just lower your expectations of those nights.
I think that's good advice,
I have to
actually.
go to a bar tonight. Yeah. I'm not going to expect it to be the best night of my life.
I know it sounds awful, but I do agree with you there, like lowering your expectations of what nights out were comparing to what they're going to be now. Because a night out when I used to go out when I was a big drinker was a huge adventure. It could go on for days. I never really knew what was going to happen next. I liked the unpredictability of it and the adventure. I really loved that feeling of not knowing what was going to happen. And I think by lowering your expectations when you go out, you understand that those things aren't going to happen anymore. And to really grasp that before you enter the situation is probably a good idea.
Yeah. Depressing, but true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Another thing that I hate is home drinking. Okay, so what I mean by that is after a boozy lunch, typically people like to come home to carry on drinking without the concern of driving anywhere, right? They just settle in around the kitchen table or in the garden and just start a session. I find those really dull. So I often either try and suggest other ideas in that like sweet spot after the boozy lunch, like, hey, let's go to the beach, or like, let's go for a walk, or I will try and escape alone with Sonny when the house drinking starts.
Okay,
or just make an excuse and go for a walk or just get out of the house. Actually, the other day, we had people drinking in our garden and I was sitting in bed writing an episode of Sober Awkward.
Oh, well done. I wondered when I knew you had visitors and you emailed me those. I was like, oh, he's got mates over and he's sitting in his room doing both.
I know.
Sober Awkward.
It was sad, isn't it? But I just
sad.
thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm not going to sit outside and just talk bollocks for 2 hours. I'm going to get it done. I would actually, and this is controversial, I would prefer a pub crawl to house drinking.
Okay.
Because at least then you've got other people.
Yeah.
There's people watching.
Yeah.
There is potential conversations with strangers. There might be live music. I just find drinking at home the most boring scenario when you are sober.
Yeah.
Even though, oh yeah, it's easier and you don't worry about driving, you can put the kids to bed and there's snacks, you know. Even though all those things are true, I just get really bored sitting around a table drinking and chatting shit.
When that happens to me, I try and find distractions and I find myself cleaning around the people, which is probably even worse and more annoying and rude than going in the room and doing some writing, for example. I try and keep busy and distract myself from the situation, which is just loads of people drinking, which I can't be involved in. And in the end, I probably end up ushering them away and saying, right, we've got to get on or something like that, and sort of trying to get them to leave because it just doesn't make me happy. People sitting in my house drinking, it's just not what I want to experience.
See, I do that too, but I do it resentfully.
Yes, okay.
So I'm like, fuck, they're here having a good time and getting drunk, and I am like the sober one doing the dishes and like cleaning up after them and giving the baby a bath and like all the grown-up jobs, and I'm like, this is just shit.
Yeah.
I can see why people go back to drinking. Yeah. Because if you feel that feeling too many times, like I'm missing out on like the reckless childish stuff. I have to be the parent here in front of in a room full of parents. I'm the one having to do all the boring jobs.
That is why in early sobriety, which is why we're doing this podcast today, is you've got to know what floats your boat, haven't you? Yeah. You've got to know that situation isn't okay for you, Hamish, and to never do it again. Yeah. Because it is risky to your sobriety. It doesn't make you happy. It's people sort of taking the piss out of your situation in your own home, and that's got to be avoided. So that's what this is about finding safety in environments when you are sober.
The other thing that I don't really like anymore is late nights. And I actually don't know if that is because I'm sober or because I'm now a parent, but I'm pretty good at avoiding late nights at all costs. Usually by being the driver, and then I've got total control over when I can arrive and when I can leave. Yeah. I mean, you can't avoid all late nights, but you can pretty much avoid most of them. I've pretty much avoided all of them for 2 years.
I've simplified my answers, Hamish. Done a little bit.
Of course you have, because you have a very small brain.
I've said...
Have you just done drawings of yours?
Just little drawings,
words?
Just stick men. So here we go. This is what I do, right? Mm-hmm. I don't like it when I can't hear people. So I go places where I can. These are very simplified, right? I don't like small talk. So I hang out with people that I know well. I don't like late nights. So I meet people for breakfast. I don't like busy venues. So I meet people one-on-one. I don't like being around alcohol. So I go out for dinner instead. I don't like being around big drinkers. So I say no to those invites. It's very cut and dry, isn't it? It's very black and white. Yeah. I'm 6 years in. I know what works and I know what doesn't now. And if you can get those things right, like sit down today and make a list of the things that make you uncomfortable when you're out socialising and think of a solution. What is the solution to that uncomfortable situation? What is the solution to your awkwardness?
I'm now just thinking if I could create your nightmare event. So I would organise a lot of strangers in a really loud place, late at night, busy venue, and we're all drunk and we're all big drinkers, and I'm going to invite you. If you say yes to that, then you are just one big bullshitter.
I would say no to that. That would be a trigger for me.
That's
Hamish.
basically the Australian Podcast Awards, isn't it?
Yeah,
that was it.
That was it.
It was a busy, loud venue full of strangers getting drunk.
Yes. Totally it. That's why we didn't like it. We do love it though, don't we? Just in case we want to win again.
Yes.
If they're listening, we
love
do.
The judges.
Amazing people, aren't they? All of them.
And we'd love to come back this year.
We'd love to come back this year and win that again. All you have to do to keep your battery charged is to understand your social life and change it to how you want it to be rather than how it's been for 10,000 years.
Yes, sobriety is rebelling against conformity. We've all been socially numbing out for centuries, and this is your chance to turn socialising on its head and do it in a way that works for your sobriety.
The only way to keep your battery charged is to work out what socially makes you happy and what makes you anxious. If it doesn't feel safe and comfortable, then don't do it.
I think, Vic, in early sobriety, we try and keep living the life we've always lived. We try to be who we always were, but inside something is happening. You're not enjoying the old haunts anymore. The drinking mates are getting a bit dull, and you start to hate who you are socially. But those early days are a message. They're telling you to change the habits of a lifetime and upscale your social life into something much more practical, enjoyable, and fitting.
Yep, we want you to feel safe and secure when you go out, not like you're hating every minute.
If an event does not suit your sobriety, there is an option. Yes, to all you ex-party animals out there, you can, brace yourself, say no.
What?
I know, who knew?
It's radical.
You can have a night in. You can listen to the FOMO episode of Sober Awkward and remember why you started this all in the first place. Have a night off and then see those people under different circumstances. Go to the frickin' ballet, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, go to the frickin' ballet, you losers.
When did you last go to the ballet?
Never.
No, not right.
The Bolshoi ballet.
Oh, except for Billy Elliot.
Oh, Billy Elliot.
Oh, I'll show you my fanny.
Why are you saying that?
That was a line in Billy Elliot.
I'll show you my fanny.
I'll show you my fanny.
Oh.
I'll show you my fanny if you like me.
Please don't show me your fanny,
I'll show
Hamish.
you my fanny.
Some more bad accents for everybody.
Oh, I lived in Newcastle for 3 years.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Still bad accent. You lived here for a while.
Funny.
I know I've done enough pub socialising to last a lifetime, probably 2 lifetimes. I now love charging my social battery with all sorts of different leads. Sobriety is an opportunity to explore. There is a whole world beyond the pub doors. It's just a matter of being creative with your social life and then dragging all your pissed friends along with you.
What are some ways you like to socialise now, Vic?
Walks, talks, lunches with girlfriends, paint and sip, would you believe?
What's the sip?
The sip, I just take fizzy water and nibbles. I take chocolate and stuff and everyone else gets pissed and I have fizzy water.
And you don't mind that?
No, I enjoy it. I love painting. I love being creative. Spa day when I can afford it, gig, swim, FaceTime chat. What about you?
Well, I've gotten big into coffee, like I said, so now I explore different cafes every weekend.
Oh,
or
lovely.
different breweries. Now, not breweries, roastery.
Oh.
So yeah, I go and explore different roasteries and buy my beans from different. I'm a fucking loser, basically. But yeah, I have gotten into that, googling best roasteries on the coast.
Embrace being a fucking loser.
I always have.
Yes,
that was long before I was sober.
Yes, I should have guessed that.
I would say I do a bit more exercise now as a social thing. Go to the gym or hike. Or you do the same. I like going to the hot and cold water places with people.
Yeah,
I like markets. All live music I like, really. Even though I said I don't like venues where you can't hear yourself talk, if the music's the focus, I'm not trying to have a conversation, then I like it. Sporting events, I always like going to sport. That's always a win for me. And you can avoid alcohol at sporting events if you want to, or go with the right people. But unfortunately, humans do need to be social. Well, unfortunately for you, I quite like it.
Yeah.
No matter how hard it feels, you need to keep on charging your social battery. It's proven that social connection fosters a sense of coherence or meaning and purpose in life, which in turn enhances mental health, physiological processes, and physical health. There are actually studies done, not sure if you read about these, about how loneliness will lower your life expectancy.
Gosh, yeah, that doesn't surprise me, actually, because you just feel down and depressed, I feel, like you've said there, like I hate socialising. I don't. I love it now. Mm-hmm. I actually love socialising now because I've worked all this out and it's taken me a long time and I don't be the dry drunk anymore. I can be myself and I look forward to going out. Towards the end of my drinking days, I used to dread every single event that I went to because I knew I was going to be last man standing on the dance floor or falling over, however it was, and And I used to dread not knowing what I'd done and the hangover and everything about drinking I absolutely dreaded, and I hated socialising. And then there was the period when I gave up drinking and I hated it as well because it was just too hard and I didn't know who I was socially. And now I've got to a stage where I love socialising for a limited amount of time.
How long did it take you into your sobriety to figure it out?
4 years, I would say.
Really?
Yeah, probably.
4 years.
Yeah. I started to understand that I needed to reframe what I was doing quite early on, but I wasn't sure what I enjoyed. And it's taken me this long to work out that I love going to boxing and I love doing pottery and I love going for walks. It's taken me a long time. I've had to test all these things out to decide what I enjoy because I didn't know. I didn't know who I was without booze. I had to find that person. And she was in a gutter with her knickers on backwards.
My mum. Right then, Vic, I feel like my battery's full now. Should we go run around the car park and then go for a smoothie?
Oh, yeah, that's like my perfect day out, Hamish. Make mine a soy, banana and peanut butter one with extra cacao nibs, Hamish. I'm going mad.
Oh, yeah, you're spoiling me. I actually might have a slush puppy.
Oh.
I saw a slush puppy this week. I was like, oh my God, are they still things?
I don't think you and I could cope with a slush puppy.
I don't think we should.
No.
Or we should. Let's go have 3 and then just see where we end up.
Let's go have 3 slush puppies and then go to the local pub.
Yeah.
Yeah, and socialise with a lot of drunk people.
We wouldn't come home for 3 days.
No.
What happened? You relapsed. No, I had 3 slush puppies. I had the blue one, I had the red one, then I had one of the ones mixed together.
I think just the blue one would be enough, wouldn't
Do you remember that when you were a kid and you couldn't decide what flavour? So you're like, can you just put them back? Can you just mix it?
And it's just always turned brown, isn't it?
Yeah.
A horrible, lovely, colourful drink turns brown and you're like, oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, but then your tongue goes a funny colour. There's nothing not to love about a slush puppy, except maybe the ingredients.
You wait till Sonny starts having them. They just want them all the time. They go, we have a slush puppy, wherever you go.
Yeah, but then you can have them with them.
No, they're horrible.
Are they?
Yeah, they're gross.
Oh, no.
You wouldn't like one now.
Really?
Yeah, they're just pure sugar. It's yucky. And kids, if it's the blue one in particular, there's certain additives in the blue one which makes all children go crazy.
Really?
So you've got to avoid any blue sweets at all.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any good blue sweets I've ever had.
Yeah. Oh, well, let's talk about this afterwards.
This is an off-mic conversation, but I like that we finished with slush puppy.
What blue things do we like generally in our lives?
The level of our conversation socially.
Ooh.
Okay, sky, ocean, Smurfs.
Smurfs I was going for. Yeah, I can't think of it.
Tell me one of them.
Jeans.
Minions.
Oh, the blue things. Thanks for listening. Or not. Or turning it off when it all went to shit.
Wake up now. It's finished.
Wake up. The show's over.
That was the good bit, the ads at the end.
Yeah, you can get used to your normal life now without listening to us dullards. If you're questioning your relationship with booze, you're struggling to moderate, or your hangovers are causing anxiety, it might be time to reach out for some support.
Yeah, just talk to a mate about how you're feeling, contact a local doctor, find an AA or sobriety group. Vic's got one.
Yeah, just head to www.cuppa.community.
Remember, if you're questioning yourself, it might be time to seek support.
Even though this journey can be awkward, it is definitely worth it. And if you've enjoyed the Sober Awkward podcast, don't forget to review it, rate it, and share it with your mates.
Do they have to share it with their mates?
Yeah, of course they do. I'm not doing this for nothing, Hamish. Bloody hell.
How do they share it?
I don't know, just write it on the document.
This holiday, give the gift that says, let's cancel plans and just lounge. MeUndies has dropped their new holiday collection, and it's made for maximum cozy. We're talking soft as snow ultramodal fabric, festive prints, and loungewear so comfy your couch might get jealous. Onesies, hoodies, joggers, even delightfully quirky holiday designs. You're welcome. Knock out all your holiday gifting needs with deals up to 60% off at MeUndies.com/ACAST. Enter promo code ACAST. That's MeUndies.com/ACAST. Code ACAST.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. It's our Black Friday sale. Recharge this season with a bundle of cozy, soothing comfort. Now only $17.99 for our C2 mattress and base, plus free premium delivery. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Meet Pura 4, the smart way to scent your home year-round. Get your diffuser free when you subscribe for 12 months, plus a 30-day risk-free trial. Visit Pura.com before this offer ends.
So, as you probably know, my comedy memoir, 1,000 Wasted Sundays, is officially out. All my magnificent fuck-uppery in one awkward hit. If you'd like to get your hands on a copy, it's now available from all good bookstores.
We always say all good bookstores, don't we?
Yeah.
Are there bad bookstores?
No, it's probably ones with moody sellers.
Oh yeah, really depressed librarian folk.
Yes,
okay,
good. So there are probably some, but we're only storing it in the good ones.
It's only made it into the goodies.
You can also get it from all good online retailers. The print version and ebook are out now, and the audiobook will be available in March. I've been writing my memoir for 5 years. It will make you laugh, cry and cringe, and hopefully inspire a few people to reconsider their relationship with booze. If you love the podcast, then I think you'll love the book, even if I do say so myself. Hamish has read it. What did you think?
I feel like I know a little bit too much about you now, to be honest, Vic. Look, I really loved it. It was hilarious and surprisingly moving, but I feel like I've seen you naked in a literary sense.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's worrying.
Yeah. From an emotional point of view, seriously, it wobbled my teeny weeny wooden heart, Vic.
Okay.
My teeny little wooden heart.
Well, his wooden heart is broken. Anyway, so if you do manage to get your filthy mitts on a copy, please do me a favour and head to goodreads.com and give me a review. Doing that will help me get it out there to those that need a bit of sober support. So there you have it. My story, unwanted warts and all. Come and get awkward with me.
Not to be too demanding or anything, but seriously, go and buy it now.
Yeah, go and buy it right now.
Yeah, don't just tell your friends, buy it, and then buy your friends one or two.
Yeah, don't give them a copy, buy it. Yeah.
And you know what? Don't be careful where you store it. If you lose it, you can always buy another 5.
Yeah, buy another one.
Yeah.